Hey, WNOV family, this is Will Martin, and you're listening to The Difference, and it is Martin Luther King's birthday today.
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
absolutely. So happy birthday, MLK. I think
Yeah.
I saw that he would have been 97
97.
years old.
97.
Yeah. Oh, you can get that clap when
close
you
for
want
you,
to.
though,
Yeah,
huh?
I
You
gotta
know.
find it.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Last week when I was looking for it, you were like,
Want to know where to be found?
Thank you. So happy birthday, MLK. So, Jermaine, have you ever gotten any awards? You ever?
Yes, I
Could they
have.
call you award winning?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
All right.
did receive
Very
few
good.
awards,
Very
yeah.
good. You ever built a relationship with like the Bucks or
Yeah,
other
actually,
folks?
actually, in 2000, I forgot the year, but I actually did the theme song, the "Work Hard, Play Hard" for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Oh,
That was actually played during the playoffs when we
Okay.
had, Carlos Delfino and all of
Uh-huh.
those guys.
How many years you get to do that?
Oh, it was one.
It was just one.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
just
just one. Just
Yeah.
just 1 year.
Just one
that you
year.
got to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to understand.
Yeah. It was
Just
a lot
one.
of fun.
Okay. Well, that one time thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cut the check.
The one time sometime thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, and then what about Stay Fair? Have you ever had a relationship with Stay Fair?
Never had a relationship with Stay Fair, but I played out there before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, today's guest,
Uh,
she's had a relationship with the Bucks,
whoa.
relationship with State Fair,
Whoa.
right? And even Ronald McDonald House.
What?
Yeah, I mean it's quite a range, right?
Wow. Ronald McDonald.
So yeah, we have the entrepreneur today,
Uh-huh.
Jacqulyn Tucker.
Whoa.
Yeah, you're real quick on when
Yeah,
there's
you know-
people coming into
that's
the
my
studio.
friend right there. That's my
That's
friend.
what I'm saying. So
Yeah, that's my friend right
Yeah.
there. So since we connected, I seem to find the button quicker.
thank you. Now I got a show every week, and you can't find that button. so now I know you just don't want to find the button.
That could be it.
That
Will.
is it.
could
That
be
is it. But when other people come in here, so I got a chance to go. I'm running around the state. I
Yeah.
get a chance to get around,
Yeah.
and so I'm out on Monday night, minding my own business,
Right.
as I always do.
Oh,
right,
okay.
and getting a chance to go out and meet with entrepreneurs, right,
Mm.
small business owners. And they had a small business networking event. I got a chance to talk to people, find out what's going on, what are their issues
Mhm.
here. And so along the way, got a chance to meet Jacqulyn Tucker. And then what she did was, it was like that. Remember the Living Color?
Oh, yeah.
Bam!
Yeah.
So she popped up with her product, right? And so it's Emmanuel's mix, snacks mix, right?
It looks good.
Well, yeah, there you go. But look, I bought it. As I told you, I got the American way.
Oh,
I bought it.
you spent some.
Thank you.
Okay.
Because she wasn't this is not a charity. She's got a business running,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I got a chance to meet her amongst a bunch of other business people there.
Awesome.
Everybody doing their hustle, and it's great to see so many people of so many different backgrounds who are
Yeah.
getting out,
Yeah.
and they have started. So now we have talked about her like she's not here.
Yeah.
So we might as well now be able to welcome Miss Tucker. How
Thank
are
so
you?
much.
How you doing this
well.
morning?
I am well.
It is a beautiful day in Wisconsin,
Absolutely.
and I got a chance to see you in the evening time. You were doing your thing, and you actually had your product with you.
Oh yeah.
So you were
everywhere
just
I go.
talking.
Oh yeah.
Now,
Everywhere
some of these
I go.
people, Jermaine, they showed up and they were talking,
It was tough.
but they didn't bring no show and tell,
Right.
right? She had the show and the tell,
So she was able to present it and talk about what she had.
and sell it, because I went ahead and bought 2 bags
Oh,
as soon as I met her.
sound like a win-win situation to me.
I think so. I
It
think so
was.
indeed. So Miss Tucker, tell us. So where are you from?
So I was born and raised in Cleveland, Ohio.
What?
Yeah.
Please.
Oh my goodness, I got a family in there now. Look,
Oh.
we got up out of there quick. So
Okay.
all right. So
But I've been in Milwaukee like 38 years. So
oh wow. Okay.
oh yeah. So I'm straight Green Bay Packers.
Oh my goodness. So wait, now how'd you get over here?
Ah.
Well, you
I
can't be a Browns fan anyway. Now look,
No.
it's not like you had to give up a team,
Right.
because there was no team to be had. The Browns, that's not a team.
Well, back in the day, wait a minute now, back in the day,
What
It must-
Jim
Browns-
Brown days?
thank you.
Wait, now is that ancient history?
Yeah,
Is
Yeah.
it is it just history or ancient history?
yeah, man. I think that's when Jesus was going.
Okay,
to
thank you, thank you. They need
Yeah.
some prayer over there for the team.
Maybe a little more Jesus.
Okay, so how did you get here?
I was dating a young man, and he actually had an uncle who lived here, had a business, offered him a job. He came here. We dated back and forth for 2 years, and then we got married, and then I moved here.
Oh wow. Okay, okay. So that'll do it for you.
I didn't even know where Milwaukee was. He said, "I'm going to Milwaukee." I said, "Hold on, let me get the map."
What?
I mean, that was
Oh my
30
goodness.
some years ago.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, now, so okay, so you got settled over here,
Mhm.
and what were you doing when you got here?
So I worked for Campus Circle, which was a part of Marquette.
Okay.
And then I became a mom, so I stayed at home for a while, and then I started. Oh, my son started at Highland Montessori School,
Okay.
and then I started working at Highland Montessori. Dabbled in that for a while. Did some other corporate jobs, downtown kind of thing after that, and ended up back at Highland for a little while because they needed someone.
Uh-huh.
But from there, I ended up opening my own Montessori-based daycare out of my home.
Okay.
And so I did that for about 12 years.
So that was your first foray into entrepreneurship, opening your own business.
Really, yes.
Okay.
Yep. And so I had a wonderful, that was an amazing time in my life to be able to nurture children and watch them grow.
Mhm. Well, I already know you have patience,
Oh, yeah.
because if you could have more than your own child
You got to have
and not go to jail, you were
Okay.
doing well. Now, I mean, look, you must be doing something right.
Okay.
If
And
you
then
can
they come to
handle
your
all that.
house every day.
Oh my
and-
goodness, yes, and
Yeah.
in all kinds of condition.
Yeah. But I've had the opportunity to work with so many wonderful children,
Mhm.
and now to watch them grow, and a lot of them have been my muscle for Emmanuel's Mix.
Okay.
So Emmanuel's Mix also supports youth. So I work with a lot of youth. I have all these years.
Yeah.
So did that for 12 years, and then my boys, they all grew up. I had mostly boys. They grew up,
Okay.
and then I retired from the daycare. And that's when I got into this Emmanuel Mix scene.
Wow. Well, wait now. You left some stuff out here
Uh-oh.
because
Okay.
Jermaine, did you tell me?
Oh.
Y'all know each other.
Yeah.
Oh
Y'all
yeah, that's
know
right,
each other.
that's
So
right.
Yeah.
wait, how you know each other?
Well, through the music and arts, we was
okay.
actually in a play that I was the music director for.
What was that?
The name of the play was called Rapture,
Okay.
and it was a very successful play. So we've done it for years.
Yeah, I did like 4 years.
Yeah.
You did more than that.
Yeah. So so we we've traveled with it and took it to different churches around the city, and I think the last one we had, it was at the PAC, right?
Yep, at the
Yeah.
Marcus.
Well,
Yeah,
tell-
the Marcus Amps.
Tell me
PAC.
about what were y'all doing?
Well, I was the music director, and I actually wrote a song for that particular play as well.
Yeah.
But she was a character in the play, so
Oh.
she had an acting role in the play.
Well, I'm just finding this stuff out because
Yeah.
this is the problem with this show is every time I think I'm like, bam, I got something new and different. You're like, no, I already know that person. I already know that person.
Yeah.
So what character were you in? Now that I know you all have this connection
Yeah.
going on, what character were you?
So in the Rapture, there's a church,
Mhm.
and the church has some uniqueness to it. Not so savory
Okay.
sometimes. And but then I was blessed to be the one little savory one in the place.
Okay.
But it's a very powerful
Yeah.
play.
Who wrote this?
Well, it originally goes back to Gerald Sappho,
Okay.
and I forgot who else was a part of the original script.
Okay.
But then Yvonne High, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yvonne High, she took it and put a spin and twist on it. So she actually rewrote it Just adding in some pieces. But yeah, Gerald Sappho and Yvonne Hahn.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And so this is something. Are you all still doing this? You still involved? What's going on?
Well, we haven't done it in what was it, about 2 years.
2 years, I think
Yeah,
we
it's
haven't
been
done
2
it.
years.
Yeah.
So, with everybody taking a break from it, but we was actually in discussion of possibly bringing it back this year.
I've been around for 3 now, man.
Yeah.
I don't remember you telling me nothing about this.
Yeah,
Mm.
well, it's a lot of stuff I got under my sleeve.
Well, you need to tell some so people
Yeah.
know what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
We've done some commercials
Mhm.
recently, like preparing for it because she's redoing some stuff. And
Okay.
then so we've met all the old characters and did some commercials in different
Oh.
churches,
mhm.
kind of lead up to it. I remember the first commercial we did was at my old house.
Really?
Yeah, that was crazy. Like at my house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll never forget it. It was-
Okay, you know what? I feel like I'm intruding on y'all's
Right.
time.
Right.
Like you all know each other.
Yeah.
I just happened to invite somebody over.
Right. Like, y'all know each other.
Okay,
I'm like, this is
what?
ridiculous.
We opened the door, I'm like,
You owe me, man. You owe me
Man,
because
yeah,
I'm just bringing your friends in for
And
these shows.
I promise you, he really makes the difference because from the people that I know, they seem to come in and we talk.
right.
But from the people that I don't know, when they come in, we tend to link and build and
Oh.
now that we got
And then we find out he's got some kind of other
Yeah.
link, or they saw him at the packing
This is
house, or
crazy.
something else
Oh,
happened.
yeah. Yeah.
You
he's
know,
pretty popular.
Yeah, it very,
Yeah.
very much so. So,
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm glad we got this out. So we got to break a little news that the Rapture,
Yes.
not the event, the
Right.
musical, not the event, the musical, right? That it may be making a comeback
Yeah.
right here in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. All right. Well, good. I'm glad something got a chance
Right.
on my show. Thank you today.
Breaking
So
news.
thank you. So all this stuff you have going on, you get this interesting life. You get here, don't know where the place is originally.
Right.
Then you end up doing all this stuff, and it's quite a range between education and positive youth development and getting out here and doing the arts with him and all of this. So you got all this stuff going on. What causes you to decide, one day I just think I'm going to open up my own business, and I'm going to go into a totally different field I was never in before, right? Of all the stuff you rattled off in your career,
Okay.
Snacks, food and beverage, nothing like that in the entirety of your career. What made you wake up one day and decide I'm going to just get in the food and beverage?
Well, I am a baker. I did baking, church events. I do catering. I did a lot of stuff.
Okay.
And but I started making Emmanuel's mix because my son and his high school friends, so a bunch of Marquette high school boys hanging out at my house and like eating me out of house and home, right? One
Oh,
night
wow.
I wake up, I think the house on fire.
Wait,
I
Byron.
Byron Lee laughed.
Oh, that's Clark over there.
Oh, okay.
Wait, have you experienced?
He
Sound
must have
like you got some
experienced that.
experience with
Okay.
this.
He might have been there. Huh? He started laughing. We was
I'm
eating it
part
up.
of one of them boys.
And
Oh,
I
man.
run down the stairs and hear all these young men in my kitchen. And I'm like, what's going on? And they like, Mrs. Tucker, we got hungry, so we found a cake in your pantry. And we're baking the cake. I'm like, it's 2:30 in the morning, guys. I'm thinking the house on fire. What's going on?
Wow.
And from there, I just started like figuring out things to feed them. I'm waiting, what you gonna feed them when they all show up?
When he's not small.
And they not small. These
Okay.
high school boys.
Oh my goodness.
Some
Okay.
big, some
Okay.
bigger. And,
some big, some big.
right, right.
Okay.
And so I started fooling around with my great aunt used to make a kind of like this savory mix, and
Uh-huh.
because I'm a baker and I lean more towards sweet things,
Okay.
I kind of transformed it into a sweet and salty.
Okay.
Instead of hers, probably was more like your traditional. I can't even think of what they call it now. They have it at Christmas time.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's how I started making it.
Okay.
I did that, and then I would just, let's say it was your birthday, I'd make these little bags. You take them to work. Everybody be happy you brought them.
Okay.
I did that for years, and then this amazing woman named Pastor Yvonne High,
which I guess
which is the
Jermaine knows her
Jermaine
too.
knows. She calls me
Lord.
up and she
You
said,
owe me this. Wait. You owe me this show.
I guess I owe you a
think you
dinner or
snuck
something.
in some kind of way. You snuck into the small business, and then you actually got me to actually invite your friend.
Right.
So this is really about you and all your connections to that.
Undercover, you know,
Thank-
sometimes you
thank
gotta
you.
move undercover.
I didn't see you on Monday night, but clearly you had some influence on it.
yeah, huh?
Because wait, you know the pastor, you know her.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I got in this some kind of way.
Yeah, we're really good friends, and she called me during the pandemic, and she said, "Oh, so what you gonna do with that?" This her exact word. What you gonna do with that Emmanuel'S mix? I said, Pastor, what do you mean? She says, "Well, aren't you gonna? It's so good. Aren't you gonna sell it to people?"
Mm.
And I said, "It's a pandemic outside. Like what people, right? Like where you going, right? And the whole place shut down." And she says, "It's the perfect time to start." And I was like, okay. If you say it, I'm gonna start. She said, "Do you have a pen and piece of paper?" I said, "Let me go get it." "Yes,
Oh.
ma'am." She said, "Write this down." She said, "Do this, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this." I said, "Yes, ma'am."
So wait. Back this up. What kind of pastor is this?
Oh,
She business minded. She is like excellent. Like she know how to run and spearhead a business. So
Wait. Who is this pastor again?
Ivana,
Yvonne I. Okay. All right.
like excellent.
yeah.
Okay.
And she's
She's theater. She
Yeah.
got she's like a camera.
yeah, like in film and movies and things.
and
She actually has her own Tubi channel, however you say.
Okay.
Yeah, so she create her own channels
Content.
and
yeah.
she feed it through her own channel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
So yeah,
Okay.
she's excellent. Somebody who you should probably bring
Wow.
in. So
Okay.
Yeah.
One more time. Should
I
I
can make
just
that
give
happen.
it?
Oh, yeah,
Thank you. Let's see if we
I'll
can't
make it
get.
happen for you.
Let's see if we
That's
can get her in here too. Then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
But just as long as we're just gonna cut to the chase. We'll just work straight through you
Hey.
instead of me having to wander
Finder's
around.
feet.
Thank you. I'm just out
You
here.
know
Just
everybody.
I'm finding the same people anyway.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it just takes me longer. I just come through you.
There's a phone call.
There
And
we
then
go.
her,
Well, okay.
her husband is Pastor John High, and so he's a master saxophonist.
Excellent.
And he was retired from School of Arts,
Yep,
30 something
So he
years.
Not Roosevelt.
No, West Division.
West Division
Oh,
High
okay.
School.
He was a
yeah.
teacher. He was
Okay.
a teacher,
Yeah.
but he's excellent saxophonist,
Saxophonist, yeah.
trained.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
Man, he's excellent.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Top
Okay.
notch.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
I'm learning all sorts of
It's
stuff
good.
today. You know.
Yeah.
So so she
So-
calls you up and just tells you a
Tell
business
me what to
plan.
do.
She just gives you a business plan.
Give me the business.
Did you
plan.
already have the name Emmanuel'S Mix?
No.
So you didn't even have the name yet.
Mm-mm. I was just making it, remember, putting it in little
You
bags.
just giving it away. You just giving it away.
I was giving it away.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I was
Excuse me,
giving.
what's in the mix?
Oh, what is in the mix? What is in the mix?
Oh,
It
so
looks like
it's
what's it, pretzel?
corn rice cereal, pretzels. We use mammoth pecans, and then we put a light glaze on it, and it comes in a lot of flavors. So
Mm.
Yes.
um,
Well,
Leave
the
it up,
original,
wait. Which is
spicy.
this one? Oh, look at it. He's actually okay.
Oh.
Now I'm gonna say what I normally say to folks. If you are listening on the radio, you are only getting half the show.
Yeah.
If you are watching on Facebook or YouTube, all you have to do is go to Facebook or YouTube, WNOV Live, and you can see all the shows
Yeah.
directly, right? And then they're archived there. You can actually rewatch the show too.
Yeah.
So, Clark, thank you for taking a nice little, getting a nice picture of this mix here.
It looks
And
good.
and now this is just one of them. I know you zoomed in like that. Oh, look at that.
Oh, there
That's
you go,
incredible.
there you
That's
go.
incredible, right? So this is the original mix.
That is the original mix.
Okay. All right. So then, but this is not the only mix you have,
Oh no.
right? Now this is the one I bought. Clark, you can't have the one I bought.
So let me ask you this:
Okay.
is that Emmanuel? That's on the picture.
So that is my son Emmanuel, 2 years old.
Oh.
And now my son is 35 years old, and he's a
Wow.
defense attorney in St. Paul, Minnesota.
And
Now the
how old-
only thing wrong with that sentence is
Minnesota.
Thank you.
Yes, he told me that.
thank you, because
I
it
knew
is
I
just
shouldn't have said
wrong.
it.
It's just wrong. but we're gonna pray on it and see if
Yeah.
we can't get them back on this side
Wow.
of the river, right?
Wow.
But yeah, this is
Yeah.
Emmanuel himself,
That's him.
and in fact, this is what I found out on Monday night was like, okay, wait, we got to. Now, is that your only son?
That is
That's
my
your only child?
son.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so now, yeah, we definitely have to see if we can get them back on this side
Okay.
of the
Yeah.
river,
Okay.
right? But this is not the only flavor that
No.
you have done. This is not the only mix that you have done,
No.
right? So, when you were talking to me, I think about like Gardetto's, right?
Right.
Because that's a major company and they do a mix
Yes.
of a bunch of stuff, and that's very much on the savory end,
Yes.
right? But now you're going into business, you competing with Gardetto's.
Yeah. I mean, Gardetto's was started by an amazing woman.
Wow.
And she sold it, then she made a whole nother business and sold it too. She was a
Oh wow.
entrepreneur
history.
Okay. Coolio.
extraordinaire. So
Okay.
hey, yeah, I'm following in the footsteps of Gardetto.
Okay. Well now
Gardetto.
well there we
Good
go.
bag.
So we're gonna have to get your son back over here so somebody else can keep it,
Going
on another
Yeah.
generation, generation,
go.
right?
I want a bag.
So what'd you say, Clark?
I want a bag.
Well, there we go. So,
Okay.
well, wait a minute. You have to keep watching the show to find out how you can get a bag. But there are other flavors, other mixes. Now, I don't know. It seems to me like it might be coming up to be that kind of time
Yes, that's
because every time Jacqulyn, I'm right in the middle of trying to do something. Jermaine always, I'm right on that cusp of like let's get to those other flavors. Let's do it. No. I see the man in the background is
we got bills to pay.
we got bills to pay. I.e., we have to take a break, and so you'll come right on back to the difference right after. WNOV family, this is Will Martin, and you're listening to The Difference. And we have an entrepreneur in the house. I got bamboozled some kind of way to bring in Jermaine's friends in here, So in any event, but yes, and just so everybody is clear, I already got my $20 bill out. Sold. That's exactly right. Because I already bought this bag of Emmanuel'S mix original mix, right? But there are multiple kinds here. There's also this is Door County cherry, right, in the mix. So that's sweet and savory, as you said, sweet and salty, right?
And then it's got those big fat Door County cherries in there.
Right here from Wisconsin, right here.
It looks
Made
from Wisconsin.
Right
Look,
here.
wait. I like how you say looks good.
Yeah, it looks good.
It's gonna stay on the looks end.
Tell me how it tastes.
Yeah, thank you. I'll come back next week and let you know. And then we also have spicy right over here,
Yeah,
right?
so spicy.
So there we go. Look at that.
Spicy one, the
Man,
blue ribbon.
Clark, you
that
got this
stays
down.
there. So spicy, like, whoop.
Oh, wait. Say that again.
So the spicy one, the blue ribbon in the 2022 grand champion competition for eats and treats.
There we go. So let me tell you, this is an award-winning.
Yes,
Award-winning.
so good.
And Clark has got it on the screen so good. Like this looks like QVS on
Yeah.
Right.
on the screen right now. Like we got this all. So spicy. That is award-winning.
Yeah, and so is the Door County Cherry, because Door
Okay.
County Cherry won 3rd place in the grand championship in 2025.
Oh wow! And so now, but all of this you do right here in Wisconsin.
I do
You're
right
doing the
here.
mixes, the glazes, everything's
Everything.
happening right here.
Right
in
here
Wisconsin.
in Milwaukee.
Okay, right here in Milwaukee. And how are you? How did you get started? We started talking about Pastor High, and apparently she had a vision for what you needed to do and gave you a business plan right over the phone.
Absolutely.
Okay, so that's the start of it.
That was the start of it.
Okay, and then you talked to more people.
Oh yeah, I talked to. There are so many amazing entrepreneurs in this town that I was blessed to meet. Her name is Karen Long, and she does Garden of Eden. She does sauces and dressings, and
Okay.
is also in all Outpost stores, but she is all over Wisconsin and Illinois.
Okay, wait, you jumping through here because
Sorry.
you already now mentioned Outpost, and we ain't even got to the story
Oh,
part about
Sorry
that
about
yet.
that, sorry.
So now wait, we got to come back to
We're
Outpost.
gonna come back.
We got to come back to
Coming back
Outpost.
to Outpost.
Okay, so but now tell me, all right, so it's kind of funny. You do the thing, but the pastor gives you the vision of, oh, you need to be selling this, you need to make this a business,
Right.
and you just because somebody
Because you
she
never know.
told you.
When somebody, I mean, first off, her and I respect her because she is an entrepreneur,
Okay,
old school entrepreneur. And she's my friend. And so I respect her. So if she say, do this, do this, do this.
so you're in business today because the pastor told you the vision is you need to do this.
That's right. And then
Okay.
when I listened and
Wow.
then I moved forward.
And as she said, you got the paper and the pen out.
I got the paper and the pen.
Started
I
writing it down.
wrote down everything. I
Okay.
followed every step.
Okay.
She showed me how to start a GoFundMe. So,
Okay.
get the monies needed for the packaging, for the labeling, for the licensing, for everything. So I
Okay.
did that, every little step, I just walked it out.
Wow. Okay.
And then I end up connecting with Karen Long, who is also a longtime entrepreneur. And she's
and
the one
also right here in
and
Milwaukee.
right here in Milwaukee. So
Okay.
Milwaukee is full of amazing
Okay.
mentors and entrepreneurs that help businesses grow and move forward.
Help our people thrive.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, that is brilliant. So,
Yep.
so what did Karen do for you?
Oh, Karen did everything. She taught me about the labeling, the nutrition facts, so much, so many things. Made sure. So she just gave me the whole script. You need a sales permit. You need licensing. You need, the whole script. She was teaching classes back then. I don't know if she still does
Wow.
now,
Okay.
but
But you didn't have to go to class. She just schooled you.
I was going to the classes too. I was like
wow.
hungry.
The
Now I'm
whole
like, I
thing.
got to get it all.
Okay,
I
so
gotta
you
get
went
it all.
from like, I'm just giving this away to
Till,
going to class
going
and
to
doing
class
what you
to
need to do.
finding out how to move forward.
Okay.
So then she's amazing. And then I connect with Pastor High had told me about Venus.
Okay.
And so I ended up, Venus was opening the Coogee Chakalia Producers Cooperative inside of the Sherman Phoenix.
Okay.
I saw her online saying she was opening a store, and just out of, I don't know, my drive, I reached out to her and said,
Wait. I just need the audience to hear when you reached out to her.
So I see she's opening a store at 4:00 in the morning online. And then I just run to my phone, grab my phone, and message her and say, I want to be in your store. And then I say,
did you know this woman yet?
No.
So you didn't know Venus.
No.
But you just send her a message out the blue. I just want to be in your store.
In the morning, and then I say, what did I just do? Oh my goodness. I don't know her. She don't know me.
Yeah.
And so I just say, oh, well, Lord, I'm just gonna have to trust you. And sure enough, like at 6:30, she texts me back and says, okay, I'm gonna look at your website and I'll reach out to you.
And this was the same day.
This is the same day.
What, did you even have a website yet?
Oh yeah. So
Okay.
with Karen Long, so all of that happened.
So
and
the pastor gets you started
Yep.
and gets you on the GoFundMe, and you start raising the money to get all the equipment you need,
Yep.
supplies you need.
And
And then
Karen Long helps me put all of that in action. So the packaging,
okay.
all of that. She put the labeling. I remember when they created another label for me, and they were all at the table saying, isn't it so beautiful? And I was like, it's ugly. No.
So you decided for yourself
Yep.
what
So
you're
then
going to do.
Yep. So
And-
I went.
And as we said on here, this cute little kid.
My son Emmanuel, 2 years old.
Oh, right.
I
Okay.
should have brought the other one so we could have had the big laugh. But anyway, so yeah. So then Venus calls me like later that day and says, can you bring product in? And I'm like, I sure will. And I went there, and I've been there ever since it opened, which now has got to be 4, 5 years, maybe longer than that.
Wow.
I'm not sure. It's been a while.
But you just reached out, and the same day you all were
it
making
all
business
happened.
happen.
Right.
That
And
quick.
Venus is amazing. Like, she's amazing. So, she is the director of the Fondy
Is that
market,
the market
over there on Fond du Lac.
Yeah.
And then she does the table, which is in the old Capitol Drive Lutheran Church.
Okay.
And they have a farmer's market there every Saturday in the winter farmer market from, I'm going to say 10 to 2.
Okay.
Yeah. And then in the summer, it goes outside over on Fond du Lac in the marketplace.
Well, I mean, you getting out. You know where everything is. Okay.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
so I'm still there.
Wow.
And then
Okay, so wait. Let's just be clear.
okay.
So you got yourself in on just sending a message.
Yeah.
You got yourself into Sherman Phoenix,
Yeah.
right? Okay,
That's it.
great. Then you got yourself, just because you got the same contact, you get yourself into also into these farmers markets.
Yeah.
Okay.
Marcus, yeah.
So then, how did you mentioned earlier Outpost? How in the world did you get your product into Outpost?
Well, during the pandemic, Karen Long had said, let's send a box of your stuff to Outpost. And then I'm like, okay, everything's shut down. What does that look like? And then she was like, I don't know, check it out. And so then I say, well, okay, I'll just send them a box. Sent them a box. And then
What do you mean? You just put it in the mail?
I just put it in the mail. You know, you
literally
look on the
just mailed it to
website, you look at you find the information. Where are they? You look for the buyer's name. So I'm a researcher. Okay, I'm a researcher.
Okay, come
So
on, break this down. I want to hear this.
I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna keep looking
Okay.
until I find. Now I'm gonna pray too.
Okay.
Now let's not get. I'm gonna pray and then
Okay.
I'm gonna look. But
Okay.
So I found the buyer's name.
Mm-hmm.
So I put her name on there.
So you just found this online?
I just saw this online. And then I send a box. Okay. And then that's during the pandemic.
Okay.
I don't hear a thing.
How long had you been open? by the time you just decide I'm gonna send this box over here to
Well,
this
now
company.
this is in the beginning because I was still working with Karen Long.
Okay, wait. So you have not been around but a minute, and you just decide like I'm just gonna send this to this major company.
Here's the thing. So I'm sure all the entrepreneurs out there like, yep, that's how it happens. You have to be able to just press your way. So it may not make sense all the time. It didn't make sense. Why would I text Venus at 5 o'clock in the morning? It doesn't always make sense.
Okay.
But you got to be able to just press your way past what's normal. Like that's not normal. Normal is what makes you stand out. Normal is where opportunity exists. Not normal is where opportunities exist.
Okay.
Everybody is standing back waiting to, on the perfect opportunity.
Yeah.
But sometimes you got to be like, I'm just going to do it. I don't know what's going to happen.
You just got to go make your opportunity.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay. So they get the box. I don't hear from them for like 4 years.
Wait now. For real?
For real. I'm at an event in Madison. I'm a vendor. And I know there are going to be buyers there, but that's not my mindset. I'm just there to be a vendor. I'm trying to get into the Food Finance Institute. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm doing an event with them, although I'm not one of their students.
Okay. I know. And what is the Food Finance Institute?
So the Food Finance Institute is a program for entrepreneurs. It's a wide range of just farm entrepreneurs and entrepreneurs like I am.
Okay.
And then they offer classes. You can go online to FFI.
Okay.
And it's through, I want to say it's through UW, but don't quote me. But it's almost like a master class. So
Okay.
this is like a master class.
So in other words, you got started in business, but then they take it to the next level.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
And then they start to hook you up with buyers.
Well, they asked me to come and I went.
Yeah.
See, sometimes you got to just go.
Yeah. Yeah, Clark.
Look, see what's online. Look.
What is that?
See, I have tasted them before.
Oh, yeah.
Drop sample off at my job.
Oh, wow. So this is somebody who just wrote in.
Katie Spade.
Somebody who's actually had your product.
Yes.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Wow, that's awesome.
So look at that. People are listening who actually know your product.
Yes.
Oh, that's very good to hear.
That's awesome.
Okay. Very, very good to hear.
Yeah. So listen, I see the lady and the man coming down the aisle.
Yeah.
I'm in a room full of entrepreneurs.
Okay.
Everybody got a booth.
And everybody's got food of some kind.
Everybody got food. They got whatever they product is.
Okay. Okay.
And when they turn the corner in my aisle, I read the lady's name badge.
Okay.
And I say, that's the lady I sent the box to.
Okay.
At Outpost.
4 years earlier.
4 years ago, right? And so then they just cruise over to my table and I say, I sent you a box of Emmanuel'S mix during the pandemic.
Yeah.
And she said, oh, I know. Because it was so good, we kept the empty bag on our shelves all this time. And we came to tell you we're going to put you in all the Outpost stores.
Wait. Jermaine, what happened to the clap, man?
I missed that part.
What?
Okay.
Well, thank you, Clark. You know.
Clap again, Clark.
You know. So now, this is the crescendo, man. This is like they done prayed on the front end. They built. They claimed it. Now all of a sudden, 4 years later,
It's happening.
it's happening.
Well, that's like speaking things into existence, and but also being obedient to to what people told you to do, and you following that.
That's right.
And
Yeah,
here
now
we are.
she already gave the secret. She said she prayed first,
Yeah,
then she did her research.
Yep.
sounds like a plan to me.
Right.
Okay.
And what you talk about, putting that dollar out there, right?
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
So she put that box out
Yeah,
there. It took 4 years for it to come back, but here they are.
but it came back.
It came back.
Yeah.
And how many years now have you been in Outpost?
So I celebrated my 1 year anniversary in this past October.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, now you got to the button.
Now I'm on the
Now
button.
I
Man,
got
I'm
it,
telling you, you awfully sometimey with that button. So, but that is beautiful. But that's incredible, though. I'm just the fact that you go from I'm not even thinking about starting a business. I'm just giving stuff away.
Right. Just giving it
And
away.
somebody else had to say to you, like, no, they got a vision for you of no, you need to be in business. And you go out and do all this the labeling, all this other stuff. You got to learn about all of the health and safety
Yep.
requirement. I mean, there's a lot of stuff for you to have to do. And here you go through all of this. And on top of it, you go out and decide, I'm just going to be in stores. I'm going to get my stuff in stores.
Wow.
I'm gonna send my stuff and somebody gonna put me in their store.
And one is you get in the same day.
Right.
I mean, you just decide I'm going to get in one store. I'm in it the same day. And another one, it takes you 4 years before you actually make it.
Now, I did a lot of markets outside of Outpost with Jacqulyn.
Okay.
During the pandemic, we was outside. We still did a few markets. So
you guys chance to
Venus
do
is
some training
connected. I
before.
think they just did something with the Fondy Market too, Outpost. So Venus is connected to Outpost also because she got us into Outpost doing markets.
Okay.
And then I've had an amazing journey.
It sounds like it.
I ended up doing a market in the Deer District. I see they actually are bringing it back.
Okay.
They sent me the application. And so I was doing a market at the Deer District, and the chef from the Bucks came out.
Wait.
First he sent
I didn't know
out
they had a
scout.
chef.
No, they have several.
See, nobody told me
They have
about.
several.
I'm not connected like that yet.
Yeah, they have several. First, the scout came out, bought the bags, took them in, and then the chef actually came out one day.
Okay.
And then the next thing I know, I get the email, and they're saying we're going to put Emmanuel'S mix on the sweet level.
No, wait. So, the sweet level, that's where the big money is in all of the booths.
The boxes.
Mm-hmm. You know, I got Debo seeing all the bags now. Debo, I bought these, so
I got a couple. I got a couple.
So the sweet level is where all of these corporations, high wealth, high net, value folks are sitting. This is where they've got all their clients, all their guests coming. And so how do you end up? What does it mean to be on the suite level?
Listen, it meant everything. I remember the first order. I'm driving down the expressway and I am sobbing, thinking to myself, I started this at my kitchen table. And now I am driving down to Pfizer Forum. And I am going to give them my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to take it upstairs to the suite level.
Wow.
Man, I was just like overwhelmed with I can't even explain to you what that was like. And then I get there and they're bringing in all their products. So a lot of entrepreneurs, and they come out and they're, hey, Miss Jackie, and they're introducing me to all these people. And
man, I'm telling you, Jermaine, you might want to hang out with Jacqulyn here because then she not only goes from the stores, she gets the suite level over at Pfizer Forum.
Well, you know, I think we need to go to the game and sell some popcorn and mix and trails and.
Well, she already in there, so you need to go with her.
I need to get mine for free.
So I stayed in there. So I stayed in there 3 years. They will swap out products.
Okay.
I'm sure. I know there are other entrepreneurs in this city that our products were there together, and they may not be there now. They swap out. And listen, I am grateful. 3 seasons.
Wow.
I was there. I was in the owner's box. I was in the they
That's
have
a
trophy room where they
we need to go
entertain
with
their
her.
guests.
Yeah.
So I was on the menu there. I mean,
that's awesome.
The teams, not just these suites, for the team itself as well.
Yeah.
No, not for the team. So they have places in there where so when you get up on that level, they have places where they entertain their.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Right.
the ownership, right?
Yeah, I don't
the
know
team
if
ownership.
the team goes up there, but I
Yeah.
know the owners use
Okay,
these
well, let
the
me tell you.
trophy room.
Yeah.
That's kind
As
of like
things
their
go,
place.
I wouldn't mind being up there with the owners. I
Yeah.
think that's
No,
not a
yeah,
bad place
that's
to
not
be,
a
right?
bad place to
Rub
be.
elbows with the owners. Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Well, I was blessed years ago. I worked for a corporation and I had access. It was the Bradley Center then. I had access to the suite level. So
Okay.
it wasn't like I never knew what it was like.
This wasn't
So
your
we
first
went
time.
there a lot.
Okay.
And so
But this was the first time
it
you
was the
doing it
first
for
time
your.
they taking my baby
Thank you.
it through those doors,
Right,
up
right.
that elevator.
Mhm. Yeah.
Wait, Jacqueline, you have to bring that back.
Oh, I'm
back
sorry.
over
I'm
here.
sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
'cause
sorry.
I
So,
had to
so
zoom
I
in
know
on
you're
you.
gonna tell me that it's,
Yeah, it's time.
you know,
It's time.
It's
You
time
I
for
just
it.
cannot believe.
Gotta
One
pay
more time.
bills. Yeah. You know, when it's time to pay bills,
You got to pay the bill.
gotta pay the
Well,
bills.
I'm paying
I
mine.
see.
I get my stuff.
See, you got to
Borrow
get
me
mine.
$5.
Wait. We're going to break.
Let them buy you a bag. and stuff.
Right. There we go. We'll continue this conversation right after this break. WNOV family, you are listening to The Difference with Will Martin, and I got to tell you, we've had this incredible time. Jacqulyn Tucker came in here talking about what we're going to talk about for an hour, and it's almost over, and we're not even through with the whole story yet. So not only have you got into Sherman Phoenix and you got into Outpost, you actually, as we talked a little bit earlier, are award-winning. You actually got into the State Fair.
That's right.
I mean, which is huge, massive, thousands and thousands of people coming through that place.
Yeah, it's a big.
And so you actually got into the Eats and Treats, the championship at State Fair. And so let's see, Spicy won first place, right?
Yep.
And then the Door County Cherry won third place.
Yes.
So this was in 2022 for Spicy, first place, and 2025 for third place, right?
Yes,
okay.
correct.
All right. So how did you get even literally into the competition for State Fair?
Well, they probably suggested it. They so the people at State Fair, they tasted my product at a market I do with Milwaukee Makers Market at Discovery World.
Okay.
And they reached out to me.
Okay.
And asked me to come to State Fair.
Oh, wow.
That was crazy. I was like, what does that look like?
So how many people are competing? I mean, like how many?
Oh, so we competed against 16 other competitors in 25. I'm going to say maybe 22 in 2022. Yes, it's
so there's a lot of choices in this competition.
There's a lot. It's not just snack mix. It can be, there's a lot of popcorns. There's a lot of sauces. There's the category is huge.
Okay.
And so
you had all that competition.
Yeah.
And you go from a business that you didn't even mean to do. And you end up winning number one.
Yeah, the blue ribbon. And then, I was so amazed. I couldn't believe it. I was still at my booth. And the girl came running down the hall. She's like, you won. I'm like, I won. She was like, you won the blue ribbon. I'm like, I can't believe it.
Wow.
I won the blue ribbon. The first time I went to
the
State
first
Fair.
time out.
The very first time I went to
come
State
on now.
Fair.
That is crazy.
Crazy.
The first time you try.
Yep.
And you win.
And I win.
Wow.
Yeah.
And not only do you do that, you come back.
That's
and
right.
you get in the top 3 on this Door County Cherry.
That's right. It was a stiff competition too. I'm like, okay, but the lady, the judge, she just kept going back. She just kept going back tasting it. Kept going back tasting. I was like, oh.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so now, how does this lead to you get into the Ronald McDonald House?
So Ronald McDonald House, what it is with Ronald McDonald House, they reached out to me. They saw me on State Fair website.
Okay.
And they asked me to come to the Ronald McDonald House, which really fast. Ronald McDonald House, when I was a child in Cleveland, Ohio, they opened the Ronald McDonald House. They were showing it on the news, and I was saying, wow, that's so amazing. You know, the little beds, the stuffed animals, the kitchen, they showed the whole thing. I'm like, one day I'm going there. One day I'm going to go there, right? They reach out to me and they asked me to come to the house. I go to the Ronald McDonald House, almost 50 years later, and it is so amazing. Like my child, like mine, could not have even fathomed what that would be like. Right?
Wow.
And they sit me down and they say, we want to partner with you. And so I'm like, okay. And they're like, well, usually this is what we do. So I give, every time you buy a bag of Emmanuel'S mix, you are giving to the Ronald McDonald House. So every bag we give a portion to Ronald McDonald House.
I'm good for 4 because I got 3 here and I already gave away 1.
And so I'm telling you, we met a couple at a market in December. They had been at the Ronald McDonald House for 16 weeks because their twins were born like super early.
Oh, wow.
And so Ronald McDonald House does everything.
This is where parents that have a child that's has
ill,
deep
sick, or it could be anything. It's like all kind of illnesses or situations.
It's typically kids who are going to like children's hospital or that sort of thing,
because
right?
they're right. So they
Right.
can walk underground. They don't even have to go outside. They can go underground and go over to children's hospital.
And so you're even part of that,
I'm
making
even
sure these
part of
parents and all can just
do
do their
that.
thing.
They don't have to worry about food,
Right.
lodging, medicine, nothing.
Oh, that
Transportation.
is
They
awesome.
just can focus on their child
And
or
making sure they can
children.
get well. The kid,
Yes,
you know,
yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And so to meet somebody, we were like, wow, that's so amazing. Like, we know it's happening, but when you really hear somebody's testimony about their babies were like 2 pounds and
wow. I was 3.5 pounds when I was born. They talked about using handkerchiefs as the diapers.
Yep. So it's we are honored to be a part of Ronald
Okay.
McDonald
Well, now look,
too.
Jermaine's going to interrupt this conversation at some point, right? Because this is what he does. Like we get on a roll, and then So before we get to the point where he says cut it because we're going to Sharpton, can you just tell me what is your advice for somebody else who has a passion for something but has not made it a business yet? I mean, you had a passion for giving people something to snack on after these boys all raided your house. That turns into a business because somebody got you to think about it differently. Right. What would you say? What's your advice for somebody who's out here got a passion for something they enjoy doing but have not yet made it a business?
I would say first you should pray about it.
Okay.
Because this is not an easy journey. You have to be consistent and you have to have resilience. This is a grind, to be honest.
Yeah.
I would say do your research. You got to get with somebody who knows this business. You need a mentor.
Okay. So you got to have a network, a support network
and you
around
need a support network around you because, that is the best advice I could give someone. And I would say, this thing, I love it. I love meeting the people. I love the impact it's having on the lives of youth, the lives of the people at Ronald McDonald House. I feel blessed that God would even allow me. This is something I was making at at the kitchen table
for free.
Come this far for free.
For free.
To come this far. And I just want to say, we have to reach out to our network. I am surrounded by an amazing church family. My family is amazing. My son, Emmanuel, is a huge part of what I do. So he is in the background. He is orchestrating. He is making sure everything is in line and in
beautiful
order.
Well, I know what's in line is I'm taking all 3 of these away from here. And then let me see, I'm gonna have to do a dash between Debo and Clark and Jermaine to actually get these bags out of here on time. So we'll have photographic evidence. I'm gonna give you this $20 and Jermaine's gonna make me say it's time to go. So until next week, peace out.